Hi, Bible fans. I'm here today with a Bible I received in the mail. It is what I would call a blast from the past. It's a Bible that's at least 35 years old, some 35 to 50-year range, I think. It is a Holman verse reference jewel Bible. So the study Bible, it does have study Bible characteristics. Red letter, concordance, presentation page, family record page, 8 beautiful colored maps, special articles, a thin, awesome opaque paper, one mediocre ribbon marker. It's genuine cowhide, which to me is the bottom level of premium leathers. It's semi-yap, has a nice bonded leather lining, gold edges, and a gold interior line. And I got a beautiful box for this Bible as well. There you go. Here is the Bible itself. I've not done the alteration to the ribbons. It will happen very shortly. But let me take this up to you a little bit here, and you can see how grainy this cowhide is. Beautiful spine, has etched in lines. It's not hubs. And the reverse. The leather is still in good condition. Here is the interior. You can see genuine cowhide and a bonded leather line, as well as the gold interior line. This is a sewn Bible, which is sewn into the block. And like I said, the various pages and etc. Here is the title page. I hope you're all getting this. There you go. I show you the copyright page now. It says it's a 1971, even though it's advertised as a 62 edition. It's 1971 New Testament RSV, so it had to come out. This copy came out after 1971, and probably anyways from early 70s to the mid 80s when they stopped making these. RSVs, I remember seeing them in the Baptist bookstores. It obviously has the RSV introductory type things. This is a study Bible on the light side. By that I mean it has a number of study Bible features. So let's go through them. Well, first of all, this is a red leather Bible. Here you can see the one ribbon. It is, I'm not real a fan of red leather, but you get what you get. And this came in a black leather edition as well. It has end of verse references, and then you can see them right here. Instead of being in the middle or on the sides or on the bottom, they put a few after appropriate verses. There you go. I think it is a 9-point. It has a concordance of 169 pages, which is pretty good. And when you throw in the fact that it has another section on proper names, which usually is included in a concordance, here we are, that's 16 pages. That puts it up to 185 pages of concordance type material. That's very substantial. Let's look at the maps. I consider this to be a very pretty colored map. It's not too glossy, the paper. There's 8 of them. Compare it to the newer Holmans, and I like this one better. But they use the same type of map in some of the later ones as well. What's the size of this Bible? The block. This means the paper block, not the leather semi-yap exterior, is 7 3/4 inch length, 5 1/4 width, and 1 3/8 thickness. This Bible has a few scratches. I would rate scratch-wise, this Bible is actually very good with one single exception. And I'll throw a quarter on here so you can get the idea of the size of this Bible. You can get an idea of the size of the print as well. And there you go. Like I said, it's a 9-point. It has decent line leading, has no margins. It's a compact Bible. It reminds me of a Clarion in a lot of ways. They call this red cowhide. I could call that burgundy too, but it might be red cowhide. It's somewhere in the middle. It has a 1/4 inch semi-yap line all the way around the exterior, and that's where the gold gilt line is. Everything beyond that sticks beyond the block. So it has some minimal protection, and this is a nice feature. Each book, as I mentioned, I went through them. Each book, as I mentioned, has introductory materials that include an introduction and etc. Here we are for Job. It's modest. Some of them are a little more, some are a little bit less. Authorship gives you a survey of the book. The paper. This is insanely good paper. I compared it to my 38 GSM Cambridge wide margin paper. I like this better. I'm not sure it would be better than what is called French milled. It might be comparable, but it's insanely good Bible paper, and that would be reflective period from the early 80s backwards, when they did have better paper than we have now for the same thickness of paper. This Bible contains 5 articles in the back: the Dead Sea Scrolls, Bible and Science, Archaeology in the Bible, Between the Testaments, and Thematic Approach to Bible Studies, and they total a total of 60 pages. There's single column, you see, type articles, and they're a smaller print. I think they're about 8 point. It could be a 7.5, something in that range. It has a paragraph format with some exceptions. The Psalms obviously are individual verses, but the remainder of it is paragraph format, double column. I really like this Bible. I got it for a tremendous price. It has no writing, no marking, no endorsements of any type in it. It had a name right here, and you can see they took the gold off when they sold it. That really doesn't bother me. That's a very minor thing. I can't even fully make out the back, the last name. There's a couple of letters in it. So that's how good a job they did. And if I wanted to pull a little more gold out of it, I could work on it a little more myself. But this Bible, because of the texture on the cowhide, it really doesn't show this little bit of the indent where the name had been. Well, that's all I have for now. You can find these Bibles, depending on the type of cover, they go from bonded leather all the way up to goatskin. I think there was even some seal skin from the early 60s. Conditions range from very worn to one like this, which is excellent, and probably you can find one new in the box. I've seen prices up to $200 in the lower condition ones in the 20s, and I was very happy to get this good condition one and the lower end of the price. Well, that's about all I have for now. God bless you all. Another steal for me, and another beautiful RSV. If you like ESV, take a look at RSV. There's some steals in the past. Well, that's all for now, folks. Bye-bye.